Hello. People. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Pum para pum pum para pum 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 para pum 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 pum. Pum para pum pum para pum pum para pum pum. Hello, dear friends. Good evening to you. Good evening to everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. 1601. Going for 1700. Hello, Video Nomad. Hey. How are you? Pam param pam 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 param pam 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 param pam 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 pam. Okay, let's start. So we have some work to do on this new dungeon set, which I think is good. I think it saved me some hours, but obviously is not, you know, the way we need it and we want it, for different reasons. Is not really using predefined unit of measure, right, for all the pieces, right? So these pieces are assembled kind of nicely, but without a common basic increment unit, right? And so what I had to do, I had to significantly change the beginning, the end, ensuring that they fit perfectly and so that they are scaled perfectly and such, right? So it took a bit of work, but now that we did, you know, the first two, we did the first two, and the first two are actually working well in the system. I think we can complete all the others a bit quicker, but it's going to take anyway some time. I have scaled everything up 1.5 because I think that it was too small and it was not really looking good. One thing that we may want to do in the future is to create a collision, a specific collision boxes to avoid using, you know, the full geometry. At the moment we are using the full geometry as collision, but it's probably not the best idea, right? Well, surely not the best idea. And can we simplify it? I think yes. We require some work because all these rocks are anyway, like if you see, these rocks are, you know, popping out of the ground, and so here we have to probably keep a more complex mesh, but I think it's doable. I think it is doable. So I have these two pieces that are actually working okay. So what I had to do, I had to basically go here from the top and ensure that the middle point was exactly here. The structure was ending exactly at this level, and the same vertically, right? It was exactly at 0 and exactly at an increment of 1 meter, right? So I had to readapt a bit the geometry and so, but seems to work fine now. So here is another corridor. There are so many corridors actually. There are so many corridors. Can we have a room instead of a corridor? Would be nice. So we had a room 02, right? But this room was just a test. By the way, this room has two completely different exits, which is interesting. And is also rotated weird. And if I rotated, do you think if I rotated this way, the two entrances are actually parallel to each other? I mean, we don't really need this to be parallel to an axis, but let me say that it's a bit easier, right? But if I look at it, right, it doesn't seem that's the case. Because this is still a bit skewed, right? Yeah, this is still a bit skewed. Is it skewed the same? No. So this one now is pretty much horizontal, but this one is not. So, or we fix it and make it horizontal, that we can, or maybe we leave it this way. Anyway, this needs to be scaled 1.5, by the way, because everything is 1.5 compared to the original sides. And the first thing that I have to do, I have to take this piece. Well, maybe before doing it, I'm gonna copy this guy. Do I have it here as, no, I don't. Should I have it? So I'm sure it's not modified. Yeah, I think I will move the, yeah, let's move it. I think I will move the this part, right? There is one that is our midpoint, is our door, is actually this one. And this one I think I'm gonna copy, and we will leave it permanently on this side as well. Yeah. We will leave it here because I think it's anyway relevant. And this is actually already scaled, right? Yeah, it is already scaled. So I think we can move it somehow here. And then see. By the way, hello guys. Hey, welcome, welcome. I know that some of you are just lurking around, right? I know you are there, even if you don't show yourself too much. So yeah, so this thing at yeah, the terrain was going deeper than that. I have to do a Control A actually, because otherwise yeah. So we are kind of close, right, to the marker of 1 meter, because we want to keep this thing 1 meter. Oh my god, this one is done this way. Why? Okay, fine. We will just cut it off this way, I guess. Can we cut off only this without interfering with other stuff, or no? Probably it's better if I let me do this. Yeah, so we are more sure that it's not doing anything stupid. So we don't need that piece. Well, also we don't need this, I guess. No. Okay. So, now I have the other. No. Ay. Okay, now. So basically what we want to do, we want to arrive at this point, right? So where we want to arrive exactly at this point. And it is the long part of this work, actually. The long part of this work is to be sure that we center all the pieces with an increment of 1 meter, so it's easy to place in the level. And yeah. Hello, Hula. Good evening. We cannot have it this way, actually. We need to do it in a way that this is the 0. Yes, and then we need to do it so that this is this one needs to be moved a lot, but fine, we will do it. It needs to be moved up significantly, but we have no other solution. So this needs to be centered exactly here, exactly where this touches the right. The more precise it is, the better, because we will see no seams, right? Yeah. Okay, seems to be good now. The only thing we have to understand, if this is our 0, I think it's very, very close to be our 0, by the way. But before doing that, I think I will just join. Well, it looked like, but it's not really our 0, actually. The more precise it is, the less we will have gaps or other things, right? So the more precise, the better. Okay. Okay. I mean, we can check that if there are missing vertices or other stuff like that. Hmm. Pam, 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 pam. I don't know if the chat fully works these days because I know that Restream has an issue, right? Has some issues. So actually, I don't know if I'm live on YouTube or not because they have some problems with. Yes, I am. Pam, 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 pam. I don't know if the chat. Yes, it's a bit delayed, but it's definitely there. It's a bit delayed, but there, yes. I didn't change the scene. Let's change the scene. I think the integration with the rest of the cavern looks good. So I would say we are fine and with this piece. I think we are fine with this piece. So as long as it's 0 there, okay, we still have to do the vertical, right? Yeah, we still have to do the X. Because it's 3 axes, right? It's 3 axes. And every axe needs to be in a position where I can properly, right? So this one needs to be here. This is the middle point. And it needs to be exactly there, right? And now this side seems to be good. The problem I think is the other side. Let me see. Yeah, because you see that this exit is slightly rotated. Well, actually, it's significantly rotated, but in theory we can, but in practice it's a bit of a mess. Because ore is rotated exactly 45 degrees, right? But I think in the existing dungeon pieces, we don't have any that are rotated 45 degrees, right? They are all 90. And my suggestion will be to avoid rotations because I don't know what we may go through, right? So I think we may have rotations with corridors that do like 90 degrees bending, but doing just random exit at 45 or 30 degrees. I'm thinking about it, but what is the complexity? The complexity is that I will have to rotate also the connector, right? And then positioning the connector exactly in the middle of the 45 degrees line will be a mess, right? Yeah. So I think we should avoid it. I think it's not a good idea. So we will keep it clean with a 90 degree, right? With a 90 degree. Which is probably also easier for mapping, right? If anyone wants to, create a map. It's then also easier. Okay. Now, here adapting this entrance may be slightly harder or no? No, I mean, it's not that bad. It seems that the ground is going up a bit. And that is also a problem, right? Because this ground needs to be this ground needs to be at 0, 0, 0, right? It really needs to be at 0, 0, 0. So what I mean is that this ground, yeah, this ground, right, must, otherwise it will not match with the yeah. Okay. Okay. Now okay, now so vertically we are okay, on the Y we are okay, we have to do the X, right? And the X, so it's always 3 axes, right? Should be easy to think about it, but so the X, wow, it's very far away. It's kind of far away. Do we prefer going left or do we prefer going right? Is about the same actually. Is about the same. So I think we can go whatever direction we want. I mean, here is closer, but here I think we are finishing. I think it's probably easier if we go left. I don't know. Up to here we are really at the border there. But yeah, but we can do it. We can do it. I think it's okay. We will have to remove that piece of wall, but I think it's fine. Why these two are not matching? Did I just did it? Why? That's a bit strange, huh? Why? I just took this. This scares me a bit. Oh my god. Do you mean that this is slightly rotated? Oh no. Don't tell me this, please. 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 No. Please, no. No, the Y is always the same, right? Between this, yeah, the Y is always the same. Yeah. Exactly. So what is, huh? Ah, it was not horizontal on the Y. Okay. That makes more sense now. Okay, so if I go Z, okay, now they are the same. Okay. Now they are the same. So this middle point needs to be exactly in the middle. But wait a second. What? this one is in the middle, but it's not matching. Huh? Wait. We are not. We are matching the. We are not matching this thing. No, we are not. Ay 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 ay. Why? I messed up, huh? I messed up. So I have to move it or here, which is very deep, but maybe it's the best. Yeah, maybe it's the best. No, one more. Now here the zoom is insane, so it's like, I think it's below 0.1 millimeters, so okay. Wait, maybe in this case we do this. Okay. So we have that, and we have that. So we have the three axes, right? This axis 1, this axis 0, and the middle here, right? So we should have, okay, we should have everything set. Now, the inside may be a bit broken, so let me just say, yeah, the inside is a bit broken, so we have to fix this, because now this wall is really going inside, right? The is really going inside that too much, right? So we have to move it. We have to move it a lot, not just a bit. I think we have to move all of this. I think we have to move this. Huh? It's not very easy to see. Crap. Yeah, I can hide this temporarily, but I don't know if it will really help me. But anyway. Basically, I have to move all of this significantly to the left. Significantly to the left. At least like that, if not even more. And here, yeah, and here you start to create a bit of a weird angle, right? Yeah, but at the same time, oops. Huh? Come on. I think I duplicated this vertex without... I didn't want to do it, but I did it. Okay, anyway. Okay, I think like this is good enough. We have a problem here that we have a hole, right? As you can see, we have a significant hole. Like this is okay, well. Okay, now should be all closed, right? Okay, so this entrance this entrance is good and the other entrance is good. Now we will see in a second if it's true, but it seems to be fine. Okay, so this one is scaled up. So we move it here and we export it with this name. Let me check the rocks though. Rocks 02. Yeah, because we have the usual problem of this being repeated. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I think we can export it. I mean, here there are some rocks that are even outside of the... Why? Don't understand that too much. There are some debris, probably because this was a single... Right, but we can't delete it. Everything that is outside we don't need. Okay. Okay. Ah, shit. X Chibi Room X2. Okay, Chibi Room X2. Chibi Room X2. Now, shields. Nah, I'm gonna delete this. Oh wow. Now, one of the problems will be the secret passages, right? But we will think about it later. We will think about it later. Okay. Now this room is a bit more complex, right? Because didn't I delete that? What? 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 I exported after deleting or what? Wait, there is something wrong. Okay. Wow, this room is very big, very, very big. Okay. Oh crap. Wait a second. Huh? No, wait a second. What? How it is possible that how it is possible that from this perspective looks like we have more room and from that perspective we don't? What? It's impossible. Huh? What? Ah, because it's not rendering. It's not rendering for whatever it is. Okay, okay, no, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so if this is correct, I would like to get my dungeon connection 1, right? And put it here. My dungeon connection 1. We move too fast. And put it there. Are we putting it 100 below 100 below the connection? No, I don't remember, but I think that was the idea. No, I moved the ending down. Don't remember. I moved the ending down. Okay, so the okay. So they should be exactly in the middle, right? And you see that it's exactly in the middle because we did this with the way we modeled it, right? So so it's exactly in the spot. Now the only thing is that this needs to be rotated so that the positive, right, needs to be rotated so that the positive X is facing the exit. Yeah, like that. So this way our game knows that where to connect, right, the other pieces. Nah, shit. Okay. I'm not gonna. I wanted to alphabetically order them, but seems it's not that easy, so let's not do it. That's fine. Yeah, and you see that also here now is perfectly sticking in place, right? We just have to do a 180. No, more, 90. Okay, like this. Now here there are a number of other things, like there are torches, right? And I think we can position them, why not? I mean, the illumination of this cave will take a bit of time, so for now I will just place it a bit approximative, right? Just kind of, and then we will make it better when we refine it. For now we just want all the pieces to be in, right? We want all the pieces to be in. But yeah, it takes, I think it takes about 1 hour, right? For every piece. So we have 12 pieces is 12 hours. I don't know, something like that. Yeah. I don't know if we have a way out of this, meaning simplifying or what, but no, I think we may get faster as we do it over and over, but how many you have to do? The existing ones that we have are 12 pieces, and we did, this is the third one. Now we can add more, right? But I think at least the 12 probably I want to have, even if I've seen there are a lot of corridors. Maybe there are too many corridors, I don't know. I don't know what these things are, but these things are like traps and, yeah, return teleport and furniture spawn points. So we will have to position all these things. We will have to position all these things properly. So there is another work, right? In the work. Loot, right? These are loot spawns and furniture spawns and all of that. So we will have to You know, maybe the loot is up here. Maybe the loot is in this level. Right? But we will have to test this because all these positions may be wrong actually, so we will have to somehow test all of this. But I think it's kind of cool. I really wanted to have another dungeon set, right? I really wanted to have it. And this module that we got is allowing us to work a bit less, right? I mean, it's still a lot of work, but I think it's reasonable. Doing it from scratch would have taken me really a lot. Really a lot. And it's still gonna take me much, but because then we have to test all the sizes. I mean, there is still much to do, I tell you. Really much to do. Perfect music for a dungeon. Okay. This one is a trap. Okay. We placed, I mean, it's not perfect, I know already, but we placed these pieces. Let's see if this new room can be integrated with the rest, right? So we have to go in our dungeon generation cave, and we need to tell our random generator that we have a new room, right? And this maybe will be a rare room, or will be a normal room, I don't know. We can also use it as a normal room, but it is a bit bigger than the others, so maybe we use it as a rare room. Room 2, right? We also need a starting room. We will do that. We need a starting room. Okay. Okay, so like this, it should generate. It should generate our dungeon. You know what is the weird thing though? That is not loading the dungeons as start. Why? Because I have it disabled in the ini file. That's a bit strange, huh? Yeah, because I'm not loading them. Okay. So we are just overriding. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I think it's good for me. It's good for me. Oops. Someone added me on Dota. I just wanted to see who was it. But it's an unknown person, so I would just decline. I would just decline. Easy. Easy decline. Okay. Teleport locations. Yup. Okay. Random generation. So what we need to see if the connection points are correct, right? The rest, I think we can survive. So let's try to do 10 rooms, 3 rare rooms. Now, it'll probably not do 3, but if it does 1 is enough. And for now, we only have pieces. We only have 3 pieces, right? So it will be very repetitive, obviously. It will be very repetitive. Did he add at least one of the... no, it didn't. It didn't. Crap. Unless it's deeper that way. Ah, yes, there is. It's that one. Okay, so he added one actually. Wow, this dungeon is very big actually. Yeah, because here we have a bit more distance, but okay, let's see. Now we still have few problems, like for example, the traps, right? The traps. Oh, that's a problem, big one. The traps. Why we have this? That is not good, huh? Is this the new room? Yeah, this is the new room. You see that there is a clacker? I don't see the loot. Pity. And this is still a bit flying up, but it's fine. The problem we have is the connection, right? This connection, well, this connection seems to be okay. This connection seems to be very good. Obviously you can see it, but it's fine. But the other connection is broken. This other connection is broken. Is the... Huh? Are the walls okay? They look different. I think there is a problem with the walls, no? The walls should be like this. and not like that. And then we have this problem. Well, this problem, ouch, I ranked up, taking damage. This problem seems to be that that thing is not at 0. So one of the two entrances is not at 0, right? One of the two entrances is not at 0. So or is the connector. It is the entrance where there is the slope, right? The entrance where there is the slope, so it's this entrance. So, or this thing is not positioned, no, it is exactly at 0. So, or that is not 0, or this is not 0. Or the pivot is not 0. Wait, the pivot... Good question. No, the pivot is... The pivot is at 0 because the pivot is where the 3D cursor is, right? And the 3D cursor is 0, 0, 0, and this is coincident. So the problem doesn't seems to be that. The problem seems to be but this is all 0. This is all 0. This is all 0. It is a vertical issue or is it an XY issue? It seems to be a vertical issue. So maybe the problem is in... Oh shit. Maybe the problem is in this corridor, maybe? So if the problem is in that corridor is this one. And let me just check if this is properly... yes, this is proper. Maybe this line is not exactly. Wait. Cave 02. Cave 02. Slope 02, right? Now this one seems to be okay. I mean, it can be improved a bit, but it seems to be fine. It seems that our slope 02 in the bottom part. Yes, in the bottom part. It seems that this is not... Yeah, actually is slightly below ground. Yeah. Okay. Let me try. But the problem is... Oh, shit. Well... Okay. Now, like this should be better. Let me just check if we still have the proper vertical. Yes, we do. The proper Y and the proper X. Okay. There seems to be... So, yeah, it was this corridor probably that was wrong. At least it looks like it was. 8 meters. Okay. Okay, we will export this. And this is my slope 02, right? I think I have to remove this, otherwise I would just be confused. Yeah. Slope 02. I think I will also remove this. So that we have this slope 02, yeah. Okay, so now now this will go. Now, are there other changes we want to make? Well, this slope is a bit annoying. This slope is a bit annoying to walk because it probably is a bit too steep, right? As you can see here, when you're walking, you're kind of bumping. You're bumping into this thing, which is annoying. Here is fine. Ah, yes, and the second problem was the skin. So it seems that this wall is using another skin for whatever reason, or we lost the UV. I don't know. That is a bit scary, actually. What happened to this thing? Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Okay, one thing at a time. Slope 02 we re-import, and we should see that the bottom is moving very slightly, but is moving, right? So if I do re-import, I should see this going up a bit. I think I have to do re-import with a new file though. Yeah, unfortunately. So we will not see it live. Slope 02. Okay, anyway. I think this went up, right? This went up. Okay, that's good. Now, now the big room, right? The big room. Hey, the big room is really like this. So it seems that we messed up the... No, actually, what? I mean, it's kind of half and half, or what? Or is the light that is doing that weird effect? I don't understand. It's like if there are some parts like this that are using one material. I'm very confused. Yeah, in theory, all of this is using the same material. All of this is using the same material. Really? It's using the same material? But why here it looks so... As a matter of scale? Probably. It's probably a matter of scale. But here it looks okay, right? I think it's the specular with the normal map that is kind of messing up a bit. But anyway, we can fix that later in case, but it seems that we are getting a different setup. But can we remove the bump? Because that bump is super annoying. I don't even see it here, no? There is no bump. Oh? I mean, is the bump this line or what? Is the bump this line? I don't know. I don't see the bump here. I can lower this a bit. Maybe it's bumping a bit less. Even if it was nicer like this, but fine. I think it's bumping on this particular, but it's strange though, because there is no, I don't understand what it's bumping on. Ah! Wow, here is completely different. What? What the? How it is possible the geometry is different here? Huh? What? You crazy? Why? Is this bump? No, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Is it the same? Is it the same? It is. Huh? So there's two lines, right? Do not exist here. What? Huh? Bruh! I think I'm going crazy. I think it's the triangulate. Wait. Let's do this. Now we see it. Okay. Yeah, the problem is this triangulate, right? Because yeah, it was not visible. It was not visible. A bit, okay. Okay, should bump way less now. Should bump way less. But still, I don't understand the UV problem, right? UV problem bothers me a bit because it seems that the material is getting a weird maybe the size is a bit small. We can try to make it slightly bigger. So meaning more tiled than this side. I mean, actually, it is applied differently, right, between this side and this side, but actually this side is larger. I don't know, let me try like this. Like this seems to be... this is cave room 3. I mean 2. Okay, now this bump is way less, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but you see how white it is here compared to here? Is it a vertex? Is it a vertex normal shit or what? I think this part is a different normal. You know what I will do? I will do a set from faces and see what happens. It's the same. Do you see that it's different? That here you have way more white and specular compared to this, right? You have way more white than that. Like if the normals are rotated differently or whatever. There is something weird in this. I don't know if it's just where he's looking, like he's looking up instead of down, but it looks like here there is no specular and here there is a million specular, and I don't understand why. So here there is no reflection, right? The material, but they are using the same material, no? Or there is a 2B. Wait. This is actually 2B and this is 2. I see. Okay, wait a second. Rocks. Specular 03. Rocks 2B, specular 0, okay. Specular 0, roughness 05. Yeah, it was only this. Okay. So now will be way darker though, but I think it's better. I prefer... Oh shit, now it's super dark. Maybe I exaggerated a bit. I don't know. Yeah, but it is the way it should be. It should be 0 specular, actually. It should not reflect at all, like the rest of the rocks. It became darker, huh? It became darker, but it is the way it is, right? So it is rock, so should not be reflective, right? Okay, let's test our fixes and see if we made good progress or not. Okay, we generate, boys. We generate. We generate, my boys. Okay. It's pretty big, huh? I mean, let me see if the end piece, because I added one ending piece. I added one ending piece, and I want to see if it is correct. It looks fine. Ouch. Yeah, the ending piece looks okay. Obviously, there is a trap in front because the algo. In which piece we are here? Here we are in the corridor flat. Here we are in the corridor flat. Okay. The small fixes, right? The small fixes. We will have a number of the small fixes. We will. It's fine. Yeah, you see this piece is actually a bit broken. broken just because this floor is not going through fully, but it's fine. Bloop. Okay. And now it's done. Yeah, then we have that. When we have the setup done, I think is way easier. Cave slope 02, yes. Cave slope 02. Cave slope 02. Cave slope 02. What was that? Huh? It's not visible here. Ah, it's there. It's here, it's here, it's here. Deck. Done. Easy. Easy. Oh, everything became dark. Why? Strange. Ouch. There is no big room. No. In this dungeon we didn't generate even a single big room. No. Okay, fine. We can dungeon delete, I think. If I remember right, we can dungeon delete. Yeah. And we can generate it again. It's kind of random, you know, if you get a room or not. It's kind of random, so you never know. Ouch. Ouch. I'm nearly dead. Can we get a large room, please? Because I'm testing it. Is this one? What? No, it's not this one. Again, also this dungeon is 0. No! Please, randomizer, help. I mean, in theory, right, for the theory of statistics, it may never happen for the next 100 years. It may never generate that room again. It may never do it. No. I mean, I can increase the number of rooms and maybe we get more chance. It's not this one, right? Because it's the one that... No, it's not doing it. Shit. Okay, let's increase the number of rooms. Let's say 10 rooms, right? On 10 rooms, I think he must do it. If I don't die before that. Did we fix that or not? I think we fixed it. Why still wrong? Ah, we don't get that room, boys. We don't get that room. I mean, I can put only that room in the randomizer, but why here we have that line? Didn't we fix that? I think we did. That is between room 02, corridor 02 and corridor 01. Corridor 02 and corridor 01. For both is the lower part, right? Yeah, the lower part. But the lower part of 02 we fixed for sure. Maybe we didn't fix the lower part of 01. Let me see. Yes, correct. We didn't. Okay, this is wrong. No! Okay, we can fix it easy. This can go to 0, easy. And this can go to this. Should be okay now. It should be okay now, boys. Yeah, matching all the thingies is not super easy. Is a bit of a mess. But I have the theory right, okay? So don't worry. I have the theory right. So the theory, if the theory is correct, it will work. The only problem is that we don't have this freaking large room that we can test it. Yeah, there was a flying torch, but that's fine. Ouch. I have 140 HP. Now, these are all corridors, right? So it looks a bit boring, but it will not be like this, right? Because there will be more room types and... Bro, why is always putting these corridors? No. It's never giving me my large room. Why? Huh? Ah, he's here. Okay, we got it. We got it. There is the large room. So now I forgot what we were trying to test in this room. The connection. Yeah, the connection now is okay here. Right? Both sides. Yeah, it is perfect. Fantastic. And we have this that should not... Well... I think it's just a bit too steep, right? It's a bit too steep. We can cut it off here and make it less steep, even if I like it that steep. But it's a bit annoying to walk because you see that your character is a bit just getting stuck on it a bit. We can cut it from here and lower it. Even if I kind of like it that steep. But yes, we can make it less steep and maybe it will be better. Yeah, but basically it works. Everything works, guys. Everything works. Everything works. So it's fantastic. I really, really like it. I really like that that is working the way it is because Okay, we will try to lower this a bit. And then to lower this as well. And then to lower this as well. And then I don't know why we have all that geometry, by the way. Then to lower this as well. So now I think I can probably take all the pieces together and just lower them. But I don't know. Yeah, then I have to lower up there, right? So now this part at the start should be less steep, hopefully. I mean, I think it's still a bit annoying. Like this jump, you know, from here to here, I think is a lot. But I think this one is still significant. Yeah, somehow. I don't want to make it super flat because I think super flat looks then bad, right? Super flat looks bad. We will have, unfortunately, to move these rocks. We will have to move these rocks a bit. But I think this part is fine, actually. Let's just move these rocks down a bit and... yeah, like that. Maybe it is already okay, right? Maybe it is already better than before, hopefully. I don't know. We can do the fixes. We can do the fixes at the end, because if we start to fix the small things, we will never finish, right? We will never finish. Room X2. Room X2. Yeah, this is definitely lower. So, I mean, I think the character will still struggle a bit, but hopefully less, and you can make a small jump, and that's it. Fine. Okay. Do we want to go with room number 3 or what? I think we can go with room number 3. I think we can go with room number 3, my boys. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I was thinking it would be nice to have also a passage below here, but fine. Okay, let's go with room 03 or 01. There was one, there was the starting room, right? Is this the starting room? I think there was one room that only one. This is only one entrance, right? This has only one entrance, but it's kind of an ending room. But yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. And then we will see. Well, collapse. There is room number 3. This one is pretty big, actually. This one is very big. Oh, this one has 3 exits. Oh, wow. And this one is the well collapsed. I think I will create more rooms, so maybe I can ask some of you to create more rooms. What is that? Yes, Ulla. Yes. To move to the next room? Yeah, we can move to the next room. This one we can use it as a starting room, I think. Even if I think it's too big as a starting room, but fine. Let's go with room number 1. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we need to scale it 1.5. Done. The second thing we need to do, we need to go from the top, right? Ensure that this thing is not rotated. Nice. And then we have to take what is our medium? I didn't duplicate it. Okay, I didn't duplicate it. You haven't answered how many pieces? We have 12 pieces. I actually answered, but you were not here probably. We have 12 pieces to available, already done. And yeah. And I'm gonna do all 12. Plus, maybe I'm even going to add more. I don't know. That's possible. Maybe I will even add more than 12. I think it's very nice, right, to have many pieces of caves. I think it's very nice. So, but 12 is already a lot. Huh? 12 is. I think 12 will already make a lot of difference. I mean, they will look different from each other, right? So, I think will already be nice enough. But let's see. This work is not short. Is a long work, but this thing will help us. I tell you, this thing will be nice to have because we can generate many dungeons. People will be happy about the dungeons. I know already. I think will be cool. Now, if we go 0 here, we have to go 0 there. So we have a bit to the side, right? I like the fact that it's going up a bit, but I like the fact that it's going up a bit, but our problem is but it is a room without exit. Easy. Easy. Yeah, I have 12 to do, my friend. 12. 12 is a lot, but I'm fine. I will do it. I'm fine. I will do it. Don't worry. One at a time. We will reach 12. Never been scared about doing a lot of stuff in this game, so I'm fine. We will do it. Don't worry. This one is one exit only, so it's much easier. I don't remember if we had all the rooms with one exit only or... No, I mean, sorry, I said something. There was a brain fart. I mean... if we had also in the other dungeon one room or more than one room with one exit only, or one room with one exit only or not, or if it was only the starting room, right? Because the problem of one exit only is that if the generator is selecting this one too often, right, it will just close all the possible exits, right? And the dungeon will be very small. At the moment there is not a reasoning. I mean, the game doesn't know. Oh shit. Wait a second. If I move everything that this guy tries to... No, probably not. Because he has the X mirror activated. That is so bad. That is so bad. So the middle point is this, right? Or this. What? The middle point is this, yes. There is the middle point. So the middle point needs to go at 1 or even better at 0, right? If we can put it at 0, is even better. A strong 0. A strong 0. Okay. I think this one may be done already because he has only one door, right? So as long as we know that this is covering, let me see if this is covering or if we have a bit of a... We have just a bit here of... Now the problem is that if I move this down, I cannot move this down. I have to move this up because otherwise bad things will happen. It's a bit long to explain why, but I tell you, bad things will happen because the ending piece, right? The ending piece needs to have I mean, there is a reasoning with the ending piece. There is a reasoning with the ending piece, and I have to... Okay. I think we should be fine. This one, in theory, should already be completed. Let's see if it works. So this one is X collapsed. We move it to scaled. So all the ones that you see here under to scale are to be done, right? And these ones are the ones that are done already, right? If you want to get a sense of where we are, you can look there. So this is room 1X. Room 1X. Room 1X. Ah, shit. I always do the same mistakes. Yeah, the text, but it's easy to fix. There is one. Okay, there is this. There should be a sign to that, and then we can remove this material. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so this one is done, but we need to make the blueprint. We need to make the blueprint so we can select maybe a room that only has one. I think all the rooms have 2 exits, by the way. I think all the rooms have 2 exits. I'm checking in the previous dungeon if we have one room without exits. Yeah, this one is... Yeah, but this one I think is the one that we use as a start room. So I think at the minimum we have 2 exits. So I think that probably we need to use that one as the starting room. Kind of annoying to have a starting room. But yeah, probably the answer is yes. The answer is yes. So that will become our starting room.
Just do it!
Do it, my boys! Do it! Do it! All flat, and who go in one way only, or left, right, up and down. What? You mean if the dungeon extends in all directions? I mean, it's like the other dungeon. Do you know the other dungeon that we already made? Yes, it can go in every direction. It can also go up. It can go left, right. It can go, yeah, it can go in different directions. We have, you were asking if the other pieces also have a left and right. I don't remember. We can check, but I think yes. I think yeah. I think there are rooms with exits, you know, left and right, yeah. And if not, we will make, right? Because obviously we need to be able to go left and right. We need that. We need that. We need that. We need it. We need it. Well, it's pretty big actually as a starting room anyway. I think it's too big. But anyway, I think it's too big as a starting room. I think it doesn't really make sense to have a starting room as big as this, but fine. I think it's too big. What? Huh? Why this dungeon connection is so small? Scale 0.2, why? Bah. Sometimes mysteries. I hope he's exactly in this right spot, but I don't know. Then we will also have to see that the NPCs are looking in the right direction, but okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time, my boys. Making an MMO in the spare time is a very bad idea, I tell you. Ah, yes, it's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea. How do we know the starting point, though? There is no start point here. So do we assume that the starting point is 000 or what? Because if the starting point is 000, it will be inside this rock. So while we want the starting point to be here, right? How do we define the starting point? Oh, it doesn't look like that. Oh, that's very strange. We don't have a start position. We don't have a start position. I don't remember how we do it, but there is definitely a reasoning somewhere. But anyway, we will use this as our starting room, okay? So we go to our dungeon thingy and we go to our dungeon thingy and we dungeon and we say that the starting room is our caves 05 room X1, right? So that room will always be the first one. I don't understand the original position, but probably there was. Probably we are coded it somehow. I don't. Yeah, I think we are coded. Yeah, we are coded the TP in. Yeah, we are coded it. Yeah, I remember now. We are coded the teleport in. We are coded to teleport in, my boys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe? Perhaps the point of a good size, but the room is the room is big. I don't know. No, it was 0.2. Para pa pa para pa pa para 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 pa pa para pa para 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 pa 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 pam pa 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 pam pam pa 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 pam 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 pa 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 pam pam pa 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 pam pam pa 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 pam 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 pam. Okay. Okay. It's starting to work, guys. We have like 4 pieces. 4 pieces. 1 piece at a time. Boom. So if I teleport caves now, where do I go? I go... Yeah, basically inside that thingy, yeah. So the center is a bit off. So we will have to understand how to change the center. How to change the center. So how to start from here, basically. But I think this one as an entrance room is not too bad. There is our return portal there, which is flying, but yeah. There is our monster here. You see, everything is generated anyway properly, right? So there is a monster. There is the connection with the other corridor. Let me see if the connection is right. Yes, the connection is right. Very nice. And here it goes, right? And here it goes. First corridor, second corridor. And then maybe we get a big room. I don't know if we do. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Hop. Yeah, these torches that are turning on at 5 meters, I think is a bit stupid. I have to make it longer. Well, it seems there is only corridors for now. Uh-oh. What happened? No. Did we crash or what? Wow. No, it was just a trap. It was loading something. There was ouch. Ouch. Yeah, this trap is rotated wrong, but fine. Ah, there is a different room. What room is this? Ah, is that one but rotated the other way? Ah, very nice. You see, there is a... Huh? Why there are 2? Why? I think there are 2 in the same spot. Let me see how annoying is this. No, it's not more annoying. There is this thing here. You can loot. 19.3, pretty good. Ah, there is the main loot here. Arcana chest, huh? Yeah, everything is flying. I will fix that. I will fix that. And also the traps are rotated wrong. Fine. The ending piece is working fine. Yeah, everything is working fine, guys. Everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. We just have some small changes to do, but but everything is working nicely. We didn't get the room with the 2 exit, with the 3, what? Right. No, with the 2 exit, yes. We didn't do the 3 exit yet. But definitely we need, okay, so this is done. This is done. We can GG out. We will have to fix all the positions, but I will do it one day. I will do it one day. Okay, so let me recap what we have at the moment. At the moment we have the ending. Ah, by the way, I have to change the collision on this ending to be this. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's look at one sec. Let's look at all the pieces 1 second, because so at the moment we have 2 corridors that are horizontal, right? Yeah. We have 1 room, which is this one, which is the starting room, so it only has 1 exit. We have this room, which is very big and interesting, which has 2 exits, 1 here and 1 there, but pretty much is going straight, right? Because it's going this way, so it's always going north, right? It's always going north. Then we have a room number 3. And this room number 3 also is only going north. There is a bit of a problem. Maybe this one we need to change, actually. Yeah, we will change this one. This one we will change, I think. Because we cannot have everything going straight, right? We need something that goes left and right. And this one is also going only straight, which is very annoying. Then we have this, which is big room collapse. Big room collapse. And this one only has 1 exit. This one also we have to change. Maybe this one we make it 4 exits or 3 exits, right? I think 3 exits is enough, right? 1, 2, like a T. If we make it a T, is already solving a lot of problems. And then we have a U-shaped. So this is basically going backward, right? This thing is going backward. This thing is going backward and going down a bit. Then there is a left. Okay, these are the ones. Okay, these are the ones that go left or right. which by the way, is it the same, right? This goes left and this goes right, so the same piece goes two sides. But yes, it goes up or down. It goes up or down. I think the up or down we will have to modify it a bit because this is too steep. I think that I don't like it to be so steep. And then we have this one. And then we have this one. And then we have the L. Okay, that is cool. That is cool. But I think we need some with more exits, right? We need more exits. I think we can do this one now. And this is another eye. I don't know why it's another eye, but there are so many straight corridors. There are too many straight corridors. So I think that this one we will change and make it a T, right? We will add a new door here. We will make it a T because there are too many corridors, too many straight corridors. Makes no sense. Perhaps you can search Old Temple Ruin for Cave Kit. You mean to add more? The only thing I don't like of this one is that it's very similar to the other room in concept, right? It has this column in the middle, and here you cannot go up. Well, maybe you can go up by mantling, but okay, let's do this one. This one I think is a good one. So the first thing that we do, we scale 1.5. Boom. And then we take our door that is there and we move it here. Then we ensure that this thing is not rotated. I don't know why all these pieces are slightly rotated. It's so weird. And this piece is all slightly rotated. And then we have to do exactly the same thing. I would say yes. Now the good thing about our dungeon generation system is that it doesn't really care if this is a multiple of what, right? Of if it's a I mean, this should not be a unit, right? It can be any shape actually, but the fact that it is left and right, I think is kind of relevant. I mean, the fact that it is turning like 90 degrees, right? I think that's relevant. Okay, so here we have the problem of this, but we can solve it. And then we have the problem of the vertical. The problem of the vertical. Okay. Then we have the problem of Let me see if it's already matching or not. Maybe it's already matching. Somehow, yeah. It's okay. Now we have the problem of the position, right? That all of this needs to be in a position where this is here. Okay, should be good enough in terms of zooming. And then this vertex, this guy, right? This guy must be also in the middle, like so. Okay. Now the problem is that now this part needs to match, and this will not be super easy, but we will see. We will see. Okay. Okay. So now we need to match the same height. The same height. So this should go here. And with this should go here. Okay. And vertically we should be fine, right? So this should be a 0. Is a 0.0027. 0.0027. Okay, I don't know why it's not exactly 0, but fine. I think it's good enough. Okay, the pivot is in the middle. I think it's okay, right? Let's not do the same mistake of the materials. Okay. I think we have it. This one has been quick. So this one we export, his name is Corridor L. Maybe I'm getting faster, hopefully. This one is Corridor L. And so we import it from here. Some zero tangents, huh? Zero tangents. It's fine. Rock 02B. Rock 02B soil mix or Rock 02B normal? Yes, Rock 02B soil mix. Okay. This guy. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have this, right, which is our L corridor, our L. And we save it. We need some junction with three exits, right? Or even 4. I think that one we will have to build it. We will have to build it because we don't have it. But it's fine. We can modify one of those, right? Okay, so now we create the blueprint. There is like a 2 sides, so it's pretty much like any slope or any room with 2 sides. Any room with 2 sides. Like a room 1. Yeah, like a room 1. No, like a room, yeah, like a room 1. A room 1 is exactly an L. Yeah. Like a room 1, okay. I can copy room 1. And we will call it caves 05 underscore this thing. Underscore corridor L. And now boom. We put this in, right? There are other things we have to do, like adapting this trap sides and the torch. I mean, there is still stuff to do, obviously, right? There is still stuff to do, but I will do a pass. I think I will do a pass on all the connections and everything. One day. What? Uh-oh. What happened? I exported the wrong one or what? What the? What? Corridor L, right? Export. Do we have 2? We have 2. Wait. We have 2. Wait. I imported a new one. I already had one. Corridor L. Corridor L. CV Corridor L. Cave 05 Corridor L, okay. Where are the redirectors? Okay, I didn't do any redirector nicely. Corridor L. Corridor L. Okay, this one is the right one. This one is the right one. Fantastic. Fantastic, my boys. By the way, I'm doing all of this so that you can play the game, you know, with more fun. I'm doing it for you guys. Understand? I'm doing it for you. Yes. I'm doing it so you can have fun playing the game. Absolutely. I'm doing it for you. Yeah, we will have to fix all of this one day. But fine. One day, maybe. I don't understand this too much, but fine. Because it's the border where there is just shit. Okay, no, that border I think we can just ignore. So this can be actually smaller. No, but it's okay. Let's not make our life harder, please. Why doesn't fit? Sorry, I'm getting a bit tired and I'm like typing the wrong numbers in, so should probably give up. Okay, so let's just connect. So I think I have to go. So let's put the connection. Let's put the connection so we can see this piece also working, right? That would be nice if we can do it. And then I go to bed, but I think we made good progress anyway. No. Why? Because it's 50? No, that is wrong. Fuck. No, that is wrong, boys. We didn't calculate the other side. We have one side right, but the other side is wrong. We have one side correct, which is probably this one. Yes. But we have this one wrong. Yeah. Ah! Here is not very easy because we have to move all this thing to the right. I mean, I think we have enough space. Well, no, we don't have a lot of space, so we have to move. Well, yeah, maybe we do. No, we do. We do, because this connector is done very well, actually. And so, I think we can. I think we can. Wait. He has to go here, right? Yes, he has to go there. He has to go here. Okay. And we have the vertical problem as well, because as you can see, yeah, everything is fucked. Okay. Okay, let me do this first. He has to be here. He has to be exactly here. Yeah, we did only one side. I said he's done, but he was not done. I said he's done, but he was not done. I said it's done, but will not do that, my friends. My friends. Yeah. No. No. Why cannot do this? Huh? That's a bit weird, huh? I mean, I would like it to stick to this, right? Okay, now I did it. Now we did it. Okay. Does still work or not? That's the problem. It seems it's still working. Because this closure is very big, so it fits basically to everything. Okay, nice. I think we fixed it. Hopefully. So if we re-import our corridor, that has slightly changed. Now this should be centered properly at 100. Yep. It is, right? It is. Okay, now it's centered. Fantastic. And the other one is centered already? No, we didn't. The only problem is the rotation. We need to have this rotation. Yeah. To have this rotation. Then okay, it is matching as well. Fantastic. Very nice. And then there are just few things. There is a torch to position. I think the torch, we can probably place it, I don't know, on that side. I have to go, guys. I really have to go. But I want to see this L working as well. So we will try to make it. Why there is a light like in the middle of the level? I don't know. Anyway, there is loot. I have to remember if the loot needs to be like this or it needs to be like this in the middle. I don't remember. But it's fine. We will adjust all of that. We will adjust all of that. There is not a lot of space for the NPC, unfortunately. But anyway, our NPC are static. Yeah, also here the rotation, I will have to think how it is, but probably something like that. Okay, I will fix the others later. For now, I think it's fine. I will fix the others later because I really have to go, guys. I really have to go. So let's. What the fuck? What happened? Ah, okay, okay. Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's add this new piece in our dungeon generation. And at this point, I will remove rain rooms, room 2, stay rooms, lob 01. I think I will have only the... because the slope, in theory, are used only as stairs, right? But anyway, let's change this to our cave 05. Cave 05. Corridor L, right? And hopefully this is picked up often. Okay, I think we are ready for one last test and then I'm going. So we did, how many we did? We did 5. Well, we did 5 out of 12, so we have 7 left. It's okay. Still no answer to your question about no static NPC in generated dungeon. No, unfortunately no, Hula. I think that we will have to switch to dynamic generation, which is something that we can do, but it's going to use way more server resources, right? So basically, we have to make everything dynamic. Everything dynamic. While I wanted to have all the world static and only the generated dungeon dynamic. But it seems that it's not possible. It seems that it's not possible. Okay, last test, my boys. Last test. Ah! I did it. I did it. Drum roll. Drum roll. Boom. Boom. Okay, so the main room is the same. The starting room obviously is the same. Because there is only one. The starting room is the same, yes. Then... Ooh, we have a door! Yeah, the door... Ah, that's a good point, though. Oh my god. No, the doors. Guys, we need to understand what to do with the doors. The doors. The doors. Because they are obviously not matching the sides. Oh, yo. This one is a bit wrong, though. But anyway. They are not matching the sides. No. Cannot go in. Because I didn't do the... Fuck. But anyway. It is a bit... I have to go. But there is this small line we have to fix. I don't know why, but we will fix it. And and we have to change the collision of our L. But anyway, I think it's working. I can show you from above. And I have to go. Slide me up 20. Yeah, this is our L-shaped. This is our L-shaped piece that goes there, and then we have another L-shaped piece. Oh wow! With some loot, and then we have a corridor going down. Nice. And then we have another L-shaped. So yeah, this dungeon is much better, eh? This dungeon is much better because it goes left, right, left, right. Left, right, right. So it's pretty good. Haha. That's a secret passage. This one is a secret passage. Yeah, we will have to... we will have to adapt all the pieces, including the doors, the gates, the secret passage, to the new dungeon generation, right? But yeah, it seems that it's working, my boys. At least it is kind of working a bit. At least a bit. At least a bit. We can do it. So I wish you a good night, and I will see you tomorrow evening. Something is falling down. I don't know why. There is a clacker falling down. Probably because it cannot stay inside the... yeah, I know why. Because there is no collision. Because there is too much collision, not no collision. And yep, if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. Remember also our socials here, where you can connect with us and tell people about this project. And remember that you can also download our game for Windows, Linux, and Mac. The game is released, the server is up, just waiting for you to play. Let's go, boys. Bye-bye from the cave dungeon. Bye-bye from the cave dungeon. Bye. See you. Have fun. Bye.